have all but destroyed the Jedi Knights. The old Republic is crippled. They can do nothing to stop us now. But there is one thing standing in our way. One last Jedi who has yet to choose his true role in the galaxy. If he joins us on the path to darkness, those who fight alongside him will follow. But if he takes the path of a Jedi, those who join him will feel the vengeance of the dark side.
Anticipated sequel to the 2003 Game of the Year, Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords.
thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right? I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic? That's the first good news I've had in months. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than we feared. I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas. After the Jedi Civil War, the Republic was weak, and the cost of the Jedi Order was staggering. This entire region is unstable, and the entire Republic government could collapse. If Onderon secedes, other worlds may follow, and that can't be allowed to happen. Trade between our worlds has brought economic prosperity, and people just take it for granted. All worlds are now interconnected. The Senate also smooths over differences, and is a great instrument for peace. If the Republic falls apart, 1,000 little wars born out of petty rivalries will erupt over time. Eventually, the entire galaxy could be thrown into a dark age. I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu. His ambition knows no bounds. I believe the people of Isis are absolutely correct. The civil war is brewing, and Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time. What do you want to know about that night? Dagon Gent didn't do it. Because he was with me at the time. It's quite simple. Right now, he's accused of murder. If he's convicted, the sentence is death. If he's accused of espionage, let's say assisting a Republic spy, then the penalty for that is death. I'm afraid the Onderonians are quite fond of their death penalty. So if I stood up for him, he'd be trading one death sentence for another. I was with Dagon in his office at the time of the murder. He definitely wasn't involved with her murder. We were taking great pains not to be seen, which has a certain irony to it, really. If you can free him, please do. He's been invaluable with his help to the Republic. I only wish there was something I could do to help him.
Assuming we get Dagon free, we're going to have a few private words about this. Together, we fought against the Republic during the Mandalorian Wars. I don't particularly like the idea that he's working for them now.
The information I have is vital to the Senate. I hope you can help. Thank you for the tip. The journey to Coruscant would be more costly and attract more attention. But there are many freighters bound for Telos. My mission requires the most extreme caution and delicacy. I don't want to risk going through channels to get a visa. General Vaklu is not above arranging an accident for me. I'm taking a great risk talking to you, but I'm running out of options. Helping me is not without its risks. I know you have Jedi training, so you can probably handle it. But I may be being watched. If that would compromise your mission, perhaps we should go our separate ways.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Bazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you? Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion. I'd much rather talk about something else. Focusing on the negative is no way for a gambler to live. We haven't played before, so you should know I don't pull any punches. Every game, I play to win. You prove your mettle, and I might throw in a bonus one of these rounds. But enough of my cautionary advice. Let's play. That's a shame, friend. Perhaps next time the cards will be in your favor. Do you want another match? Foul business.
Oh shit. Why the fuck was I in there? Okay, that's more like it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, close one. fucking started me in the air again. Fucking hell, dude, what the fuck? This shit. Fucking bugged ass broken game.
Tawini Malre, una bola pichwa wantungatong. Krat. John Sobom. Nogachi, Norta, Imbre, Sotami, Pratanga, no me vidi tota Rojawana. Shunko, Jova, Ninja, Chimba, Taxi, Tretut.
Purnacho niso pa maranga do risa vota. Kawana me. So Torcha niso bawata. Raniche bukasa? Kavadumpe masura ku popayi botenya tache morota kamsa. Javasko bo sabjo. Rijiso karve nokso. Mochi tosa sagrindeyo. Kavadumpe masura ku popayi botenya tache morota kamsa. Javasko bo sabjo. Rijiso karve nokso. Mochi tosa sagrindeyo. Kavadumpe masura ku popayi botenya tache morota kamsa. Javasko bo sabjo. Rijiso karve nokso. Mochi tosa sagrindeyo. Sunaranga macho chane dota lutu. Pado krem so chiche no chi wendido. Dron tite yoba. Morata gomana. Kova chokchi. Moskali. Miki mokba moka. Jun sobe me rap. No kuma randisa machiksa. Kuja bak tong kinka mata kata. Choba wanga kun not kat yutka kes. Dahuko botenya go jucho picha. When taba ni sochu. Norotoga protol kavadumpe masura.
Pasa susho, oui. Lutanas, antihit murira yun.
Bug. I hit that one every time now. Can't even jump over it. Thought I jumped, didn't jump. I need to stay out of the middle on that last bit. Thought I could go to the right of that last mine. Looks like you can't. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, let's go. That's a nice little purse.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Beckel's turf. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Wisommogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi gite yavach, piktarishan. Bram tavan soju. Da come jusmak miki baranye doso so rika chondin, wana magrable mogo. Yatuka wan rika chodin wani maurata wakata Kavadumpa mo wendido chokeremi norta kunyun wish chawakachuba sura dachi morotuko ganza.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets. We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder. Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Kent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him. No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, the command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble. What else do you want to know? Stay out of trouble.
This room is reserved. If you... You're flaming right, I do. The night she made the great flight, she ripped Dagon apart. Not literally, but we could hear her laying into him over here. We got a good laugh at it. Dagon was so mad he was sputtering. Then he stormed off. Best entertainment we had that night. The only good thing about that Sulio is she had a good tongue on her. I know his...
Good to see you again. What do you want to know? Dagon Gent did... Because... It's quite simple. I'm afraid I was with Dagon. We were taking great... I only wish there was...
Assuming we get Dagon free, we're going... I don't particularly...
Welcome back. My foul business, that is. She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Kazakh game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junkie.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Foul business, that is. That would be Behemoth's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Good to see you again. What do you want to know about?
Do you have a visa? I really can't be any help.
Tu need da wancha morichi da huba bo sakurata go jujutu yoki hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune unta chivita inka kikraya na chawanga kone da wancha morichi wa mufala wa ni bobo wishyo kuna sita dorcho ne sobawata Ichawa te crosi wisho toda así, e crimba choco indindo. Cavadumpa mun.
Tonoranga manaka. Lokta kamaranin in Wamako.
Krotonoranga manatandi groto. Nunchka wanasichu. Tanto todos tumukarata. Miranga naroto. Dosimana rachata. Krotonoranga manatandi groto. Opinuna wanasichin siwa no bosh. Nzukrema sukunda tungala. Merontono junsaraka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo rakamana sobu. Minsukrema sukun ratungala. Merontono junsaraka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo rakamana sobu. Aramontok tumukara chokorak. Grun kanwana mochi nito rabanaka. Dosimona ra racha. Gorachi drum paba nakaras. Tanto todos tumukarata. Miranga naroto. Dosim.
Welcome back. My foul business, that is. That would be Behemoth's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Who knows? When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio.
Ni... Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Da upa o sakurata go jujuto yoke. Davadumpa munsuru mulibrawa.
This room is reserved off-world. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods? Entity Bahima unknown. I have many serving droid parts. The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits. Thank you for your business.
Kif in the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Nita manta yuma lordawa. Da wancha morichiwa. Da hupa o sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba watiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Welcome back. My deck... Foul business, that. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free then. Later it turns out that he did do it. It's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gant out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not gonna say anymore. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gant's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's Fall. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with? Nobody knows for sure, but everybody thinks that General Vaklu has to have something to do with it. They're keeping the attempts quiet, but that place is locked down tight. A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is. I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure. The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave. You? And just how do you intend to do that? It isn't for sale. I warned you, Offworlder. Kill him! Yes.
Good to see you again. Any luck with the visa? Really? I've been looking for one for weeks. Thanks. You've done a tremendous service for the Republic. Now I have to catch the first shuttle out of here. May the Force be with you.
His mission sounds important to the Republic. You acted admirably by aiding him in his endeavor.
Oh shit, did I just barely miss it? Fuck, what did I just barely miss it by? Oh, like a tenth of a second or some shit.
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contact from the palace without it. Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this. Come back when you're ready. Better yet, call the whole thing off. Palace politics can get you killed these days.
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied. Sacrifices are inevitable, but it is the price of change. The time of patience is over. Let's show them our resolve with force!
He's right!
Get arms!
Kill the Royalists!
They're arming. We need backup. We could use your assistance. Try to disable them. If the mob grows, many more will die. Thank you, Offworlder. We may have to hold them off alone until backup arrives.
Let's just hope we can contain this before it gets out of hand.
Kill the Royalists!
Yes?
Captain, you're back. Please tell me you have an open starport visa. My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed. I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us? My husband, he was part of the Isis Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu. To protect the Queen, the conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will. Captain, you're back. Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Off-Worlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness. Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship, thanks to the Captain. We get to... That was a noble thing.
No fucking way. Yeah, fucking get some. Damn, 5,500 credits. That was well worth doing it before I leave.
Oronas marana, kotaga, yuvulki kokola Gigi. Doveri nincha, yonona shikasa chuch.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazaar. You want another game?
Man, this guy's got crazy luck. I don't get how this guy's getting 20 after 20. Yeah, motherfucker.
Finally, some worthy competition for a worthy pastime. I'm curious if you can do that again. Do you want another match?
So you still intend to go through with it? I can schedule the meeting with your Jedi Master as soon as you like. Like I was saying, though, once I use my contact, you may be in over your head. You may not be welcome back on Isis again. Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And, no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war. If only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend. You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupted? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my man? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
We must prevent the civilians here from coming to harm by our battle.
Sobujon saman paten, no sukamorondi sarandi.
Davadumba munsuru kuplagia.
Edwamako, nei rangana noluja.
Let us test ourselves.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently. You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with Command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
You know what to do. Let's do it! Get him! The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Yes.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot. We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway. I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic, and then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
I don't think he will be able to return to ISIS anytime soon. General Vaklu has a great deal of power. Even a Jedi couldn't defeat an entire army alone.
After the ambush, Kelban's been pushing to get the entire base 100% operational. So, I have work I gotta do. Damn it. Jungle is taking over everything. This place is a mess.
Word has spread that you have defeated Braylar. The story of that battle will be told in our clan for years to come. Safe journey to you.
What do you want? You're still breathing.
back to your ship. Give the word and I'll take you there. Follow me.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Fine by me.
Something up? Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war, without purpose and without direction. Most became little more than raiders.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years. Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians, and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy. Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice. Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers, so others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy. Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive. I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu es rectonatada beer mabar jokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra.
Bani sukakran, joka mata storch ban locha. Joana masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fuego mikojira.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emaream da watasitu insula raka rakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana si chokoratawa.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
The Upobotenyo go Jucho Picha, when Tabani Sochu, Narutoga Proto Lalashishi, Julodeso Jibacha, Matak Mansa, Tokosha Nachitolo, Joana Masaranka Ma Ramazurata, Keso Juskrita Lorsa, Yumacha Fuego Mikojira. Kawanabota atagwa kankadiwa. Yutaka alwanji yumaliba. Tues mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba. Wakama nurawa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta nosak. Jita bedwana maticha. Doveri nincha yonona shitasa chuch. Si machatana. Dona we searcha makaran.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself. Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours. Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system. No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of. Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad. All right then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
This bounty poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the Sith are enough.
I agree. They're nothing more than a distraction. But even a distraction may prove fatal at a critical moment. We must protect him.
I do not wish your support, Dark Jedi. Your words only undermine my arguments.
If you are so certain of your path, then do what you will, servant of Atris. It makes no difference.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Fight, 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 fight. Everybody's so chatty today.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult.
The moon is a swarming cloak, a shadow of emotions. It is an effective shield, but if we come near the Jedi, I may be able to see him.
You will not come near the Jedi. I will not allow it.
You mistake my intentions. I care nothing for this Jedi. But if finding him will speed our journey, then I will aid you in your search.
We do not need your assistance, Dark Jedi.
Enough. This moon does not get any smaller while we debate. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible. Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad! Yeah? Well, it's the first I've heard of it. Tell you what, let me check it out. If you're cleared, then you're clear. No trouble. Never mind. It's not worth the trouble. I gotta tell you, though, I got another one of your ships docking here within an hour. I'm not sure what to tell them.
No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in. Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure. Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately. You don't. He comes to you, if he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing. The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it. Whatever your reasons, thanks.
I saw what you did to those Exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands. And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another? The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
Okay, but for 5 credits? Really? Over 5 credits? Come on.
Mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
Spare a few credits, friend? All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know. No, should I? He doesn't sound like a Hutt. What, is he a bounty hunter or an exchange boss? This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both. And anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up. That's two names for one thing. It's difficult to tell in the crossfire, and the Sith were led by Jedi. In the end, it didn't make much difference. Friend, you did promise some credits in exchange for information. Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything. I'll do that then. I'll come seek you out if I hear anything I think you might want to know.
And what did he want?
Not much. Just answers to some questions.
Really? Interesting.
Interesting. Ooh.
Geraktada cemense bengar rugotodo unde chuchmataso benkisha manensetse. Fela dibono ta munikranakala. Terewana jun konata della raguno tuna. Dai rento ron kavre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere sene sensen. Charanana gunoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Keratore pada no ringatel camarada telafibu nubu de bikarana cenirara.
Sulstan's hearing's pretty sharp, if you couldn't guess from the lobes.
Va te vaca reware, sumukun chere nurigrom. Mone dere riba con dosa. Varinkeshka punza telansamenta tasa. Dere inturunto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gosadara nane.
Big Ears here might know someone who can change the Ebon Hawk's ID signature. Could be useful for avoiding notice.
Terewana jun konata della raguno tuna. Dai rinturun kavre kare papa. Terewana jun konata della raguno tuna. Dai rinturun kavre kare papanala ranshinga. Terewana jun konata della raguno tuna. Dai rinturun kavre kare papana. Der rinturun to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan dosane gravalantro kwe wap. Dosento rinteri. Gele resonto chenig rexi contunso des jun karatata. Der rinturun to wakare kwe wapa teratanan chingaradana. Fera rampada no ringtada nel camera c'è la fibor no botot. Dosene caramala blue incident mel rebe chinchin cranactada.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars. The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin.
Whoa, he could have gotten that information some other way than owning the ship. Come on, he's skifting us.
So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult?
What? It's our ship. I mean, your ship, that I fly.
Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it.
What are you doing? That's gonna trap us here.
I'll be going now.
Let me shoot him in the...
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently, like they're waiting for something.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba. Tueliba komentosa. Norahagwa buska.
Harva kinemas temana hisnasta hiha.
Charno kotos neremäkä. Nämä trattosa tuon. Esimerkiksi päivännusan juurtoa.
To even the odds. Where that came from? Time to even the odds.
Dawa Josimu Poindorakawa Ichirendu Momopa Ramakawa. Dawa Josimu Poindorakawa Ich. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To esrectonatada bear. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To esrectonatada Ranamosibu and Asarans. Krema Sunkun Ratung. Dawa Josimu Poindorakawa Ichirendu Momopa. Ranamosibu and Asarans. Krema Sunkun Ratung.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life. One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last.
Ugh, the stink here in the refugee sector is worse than the rest of Nar Shaddaa.
Sarda Chornilo Tabeduana Matakanus, the Bulupan, Dagaprota Gocha, Jarkomati Sochpa Gocha, Yotachi Sabarinish. Uba Volpa Holosha, Chuba Dosa Jibicha, Krota Short Lachino Mak. Uba Volpa Holosha, Chuba Dosa Jibicha, Krota Short Lachino Mak. Crimso Anatis Chinorta Hirembechok, Wendindo Bay. Do, Patakutunga Nika Wamaka, Kamenoki Nagawamachu, Morono Nachuku. Koparodunga nimisindo shoka, mushka me turundi, juba me mesing, ratzakman rata.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
All that for 53 credits.
How did you do that? Stay away from...
Such acts have their own strength about them. I had forgotten. Principles of sacrifice and charity. These are things I have not seen in some time. I'm afraid that it will weaken you for what comes. But I have said enough, and you do not need my counsel. Your actions should, as always, be your own.
Wish the exchange would pack up the refugees and ship them all off to spice camps.
Haven't heard anything more yet. I'll come seek you.
Your arts are subtle indeed. Much can be born from such manipulations.
Geraktada cemente benga rukutoto onde chucha. Der interrunto wakare koe Tere wana jun konata della raguno.
Don't waste my time. I've got a transport to catch.
Dovere nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wanatu mobayes. Dorchano bankani honkades. Torsenta winoto. Tono tocha. Tocha ramakaka musuran kana.
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet. I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. I'm afraid protocol droid skills and language interpretation are not something that lend themselves to Pazak and probability. Why, I cannot help myself. In fact, every time I seek to find the answer to that question, I'm consumed with the need to come here and play Pazak. I'm concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. Without routine memory wipes, you know, such degradation is known to occur, leading to instabilities. I fear my obsession with Pazak is one such corruption. Why, I do not... Would you like to play Pazak? Like I was saying, I do not... Would you like to play Pazak? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. Why, I cannot help myself. I am concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. I fear my obsession with Pazak is one such corruption. I am not sure I wish it fixed. I do find some degree of satisfaction in playing. Would you like to play?
Yeah, maybe if the droid's not very good, there's some credits to be made here.
Oh, most certainly, sir. I am not a good player. Quite the mark, as it were. Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. Why, I cannot help myself. I am concerned that I fear my I am not sure I'm...
Yeah, maybe...
Oh, most certainly. Why, you are quite correct. If you are indeed skilled, then I would not mind a quick look. Oh. I fear it is... Why, I cannot... I am concerned. I fear my... I am not sure I wish it.
Yeah, maybe...
Oh, most certainly, sir. I suppose you're right. I wouldn't want the problem to spread to my many other functions. Oh, that feels much better. I cannot believe I went on and on about such a foolish game. Thank you, truly thank you. Thank you for repairing me. I feel ever so much better now.
Manansa kapuna wasiro toke. Ni juba mari kikema. Manansa kapuna wasi. Tono tutra. Joanna Masaranka ma Ramazuruta. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha foego Mikojira. The Hopopotenyo go.
I swear, these players must have skifters up their sleeves.
Febko Emariam Dawatasitu Insula Rakarakachata. Dawachosimu Poendo Rakawa Ichirendu Momopa.
Holy shit.
Tonos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata.
Mashni Manina Mashna Walahu.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash you looking for? Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here. If you, catch my meaning. Well, there is plenty for them to do. The Pazak Den, swoop races, the Jek-Jek-Tar, they're pretty much taken care of. Yeah, the Pazak Den is a glorified social club for hardline Pazak players. Don't know why you'd want to get into that place. Bunch of Firaxa sharks will strip you clean of your credits, especially the champ. He only shows up to play people he deems worthy enough. You'd just have to beat about everyone in that place before he'd even think of coming out of hiding. Ah, don't bother with Lupo's racing gallery. The track's deadly and the betting's awful. Borna Liz keeps threatening to take the place over and run it right. But I don't see how she could. Now there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Jek-Jek-Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money to do so. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Jek-Jek-Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I in the first place.
Tarachomo sincho kavavolpa muliji kumanarminta barawamba michedos kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura tayaita ta bosananansata unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone dovre kun miliwosa slima pogwanga samwana mucha. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura tayaita ta bosananansata chone mulera tonkinge banog jansaka nikaraska tanjanik de mawimbo kranta mi bilan kechubo grayo bog no kada itapa titsa tong merinita kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura tayaita ta bosananansata.
No.
Dovrei kun miliwosa slima pogwanga samoana mucha. Chone mulera tonkinge banog jansaka nikaraska tanjanik de mawimbo.
Do not volunteer me so easily. There are certain favors that I would not perform even for you, and especially not for a hut. Find another way. Yes, that will be fine.
Loka kamaran endosoran with no chabi.
Bograshon kontichaum, aitha kun, aitha patisa tonk, dia kun batot kaun, chona choba. Tapi chayu bong, chi jiskapu. Chupayu bong labo gratur, nilunka gratuk, jimut malia bist wet wata. Gigi, naudun chong yoma mani boba, lorda wish wanga shachi, nilunka gratuk, jimut malia bist wet wata. Gigi, naudun chong yoma bola yuman, chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulila. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulila. Chupa wanga kuna konticha. Chuna konasa.
My life for you. I am able to serve.
Not a very good idea, entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where you were standing outside the door and rethink your decision? There are a few of us in the galaxy. Now, what do you want? Enjoy yourself.
Vanikun King Hunka, Nam Gumbwe Prita, Inkonata Sunka Kran. Vanikun King Hunka, Nam Gumbwe Prita, Inkonata Sunka Kran.
Tanto todos, tumukarata. Meranganoroto, dosimana rachata. Dosokachi, kawana abawasi. Tenachara, tomachunga, karota. Dosokachi. Nunchkawana si. Tanto todos, tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Dosokachi, kawana abawasi. Krotonoranga manatandi grot. Tanto todos, tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Nunchkawana sicho, ronabamangakan. Mopidawacho. Tanto todos, tumukarata. Posa non ci rinta masukin kurawanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga do mai cho. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mopi una wana sichi. Tanto todos, tumukarata. Me ranga no roto. Dosi mana haramontok, tumukara chokorak. Grun kanwana machi nito rabanaka. Dosi mo. Tanto todos, tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Dosokachi. Tenachara, tomachunga. Posa non ci rinta masukin kurawanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga domachunga. Johnny nikarai binachi. Paba donachi drumka.
Uba boska dwana, chichuba muskate, kavadumba munsuruku, takometa kabla. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Kavadumba munsuruku plagliyawa. Untachiwita, tonghite. Kawana bota yunta kavadumba munsuruku plagliya.
Looks like the Jedi raised their standards. Huh. I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon. Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nalhada. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanar.
Krotonoranga manatandi koroto. Mopi una wana sijit. Krotonoranga manatandi koroto. Mopi una wana sijit. Nunchka wana sicho rana bamanga kan. Mopi dawa josi muchuto. Tanto todos tumu karata. Miranga noroto. Dosi mana rachata. Krotonoranga manatandi. Krotonoranga manatandi.
Bashni vanina mashna wala huda. Hani hamirishna wadurashna hara hainava. Arapini venenishna reneva nimachna ronewa. Hamiri twatiwa chuchana vane mashna namani raneva. Bashni vanina mashna wala. Marashni wala penevenishni midibi. Mashna mini mashna raishna fatiwa chishna tachira.
Malampas tarawando krimo gawan. Kurmaka trakta veshambash. Joruga gomoshi.
Bot malia lechonajit. Bograkin unchupagrat wikile Johnny. Bograkin unchupagrat wikile Johnny. Tapi chayu bong. Chistap yulai binag ahwa. Watagritok jimulira nichudan. Ulga kili botma. Obrakinun chubagat wikili jomi. Wichibola mo. Chichiskabula. Chichiskabula. Tapit yulalbin.
Chabi, Regich. Kroton oranga manatandi, Kroto, wala si Jinsi. Chika, tanto todos. Kroton oranga manatandi, Kroto.
Rentundas, Mauritian Elfa. Elfa Badino, Rentundas, Mauritian Elfa Badino. Rentundas, Mauritian Elfa Badino.
Babosca doana, Chicho. Kavadumba munsuru. Tawancha more chiwa. Dovrei kun mwili. Babosca Kavadumba munsuru. Wana mochada. Marawa. Kawana bota yuta. Mungachi norta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Kuntichano. Entomesh mi paju. Watamincha yokolo. Greking no. Dovrei kun mwili.
Rentundas.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into. No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else. My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing. The Exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The Exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it. I don't, and that's the most frustrating thing. But sometimes I'm just sure she's still alive. Somewhere. Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me? Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help. All right, stranger. If you can find her, then you'll have my thanks.
Baposka dwana. Munga chinor. Kawana bot. Takomet. Munga chinor. Ta imbre wanachike. Drumba. Munga chinor. Ta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Konti-chan munka. Kavadumba kuswaka tayamugata. Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska. Tancha ni takometaka playa justinge miki gongo be.
If you want to find out what's going on, talk to Hussein.
Keep back. I am ill. Contagious, the others say. Really? The others say I have the plague. I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
I guess the Jedi Code is still alive and well. If you say so, I'm not sure I believe it. There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are gonna be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry about everyone else.
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter? The Overseer, Sakwesh, he took my daughter to sell to the Hutts, all because I told him I could not pay his tribute. I owe Sakwesh 600 credits. I don't have enough. Thank you, but Thank you. Thank you. Please hurry. After the Hutts have her, it will be impossible to find her.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kina. Ta come tak playa justing. Unta chivita.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? Oh. We were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is. Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who'd take us for 500 credits. 50 credits? Why? I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks? Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War. Yes, and look where I ended up. You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship. I'd greatly appreciate that.
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
Dovrei kun muili vuosa slima podwanga sawana nucha.
Kavanata gallo. Kavanami donki grato.
Tawinti ni biasta malawari. Iglati tachapoi.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chi umalispa.
Da upa o sakurata go jujuto yo. Dovrei kun muili vuosa slima podwanga sa. Dovrei kun muili vuosa slima podwanga. Unta chivita inka kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Da upa o sakurata go kawana bota yunta tanga kinamato. Dora toda sinda mina.
Something up? All right. What did you want to know? Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too? No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else? Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it. Especially for an ex-Jedi. Or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it? You know what? I helped you get off Veragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering. Yeah, well, I still helped you. Sort of. Maybe you shouldn't look a free Ronto in the mouth before you buy it. You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do. How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you? But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more. Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it. It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do. Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi. I did, up until the Republic officers began to betray their oaths to the Republic and side with Revan, Admiral Kareth, Mon Halan, General Darad, and all the rest.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, more than anything. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities.
And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn, without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war, and we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us. After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks. We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us. Not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die. So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back. I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it. What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best. I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking. If you